you were on the show, Colin, weren't you, when we were going about Steed the other day? So we thought we'd do obviously we'll cut this bit out, because we were going to do a Steed Malbranque quiz, weren't we? So we can hit him up on Twitter and then try and get him to come on the show. That was our plan behind it. So cut.
So can you clip this bit, Cody?
Yeah, this bit. Yeah, that bit's shit. Cody, don't clip that bit. So in completely unrelated news, we're doing a Steed Malbranque quiz here.
Really?
I don't know where I came up with the idea for that. Colin,
we're all big
I think it's Colin's idea, actually. Yeah.
I mean, all of us love Steed Malbranque. That's why, and we're big fans of his. So it'd be great. Yeah, I'd love to meet Steed.
Whose favorite player isn't Steed Malbranque?
That's
absolutely
true.
Really, when you think about it,
most of the Limonest Saint Didier.
Is that right?
Steed Malbranque is oxygen in our lives.
He's famous. He's in that movie, isn't it?
If we could ever get him on our podcast, that would be
believe it or not, what I'm vaping is not nicotine. It's actually Steed Malbranque. Here, just straight up.
Mr. K is not transitioning into a woman. He's transitioning into Steed Malbranque.
Yeah, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
The new fragrance that will be available for Christmas next year will be Steed
Malbranque.
Oh my God! I really hope he does. I'm going to approach him with an idea for a scent line. For like.
Can we have
cologne.
Suggestions in the comments section for what we can call this?
What happened to the quiz?
Yes, please.
Jens is like, fucking hell, I want to get out of bed here.
Essence of Steed.
Essence of Steed, yeah.
Essence of Steed. Steed Meister.
I think we need those rent boys to get the essence of Steed, don't we? Extract it from their anal glands. Directly from their anal glands in Paris.
Let's cut, and then let's go to the quiz.
Cut, right.
And then quiz time.
Right, quiz time. Mr. K is not condoning any of this.
Yes.
Right. Can you keep the scores, please? What's your new name? Fatih Bombari. Fatih Bombari, can you keep the scores, please? Right, Jens, question one. The rest of the panel is just for Jens.
Only.
Jens only, and we'll throw it open to you if Jens doesn't get the answer, right? All right? Mr. K, are you okay with that concept?
Sorry, what?
If Jens get
basically don't answer the question, it's Jens
until Jens's quiz, and then it gets thrown open to the panel, which you remember, or if Jens doesn't get it right, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Question one, Jens. Despite famously representing France at international level, where was Steed born?
Mouscron in Belgium.
Correct. 1 out of 1. You got the Wikipedia page up, have you?
I did. I actually did some swatting for this. So.
Oh, nice.
I knew that he was born in Belgium anyway.
Yeah, you had a week's prep, didn't you, this time?
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sure you knew that anyway, though, because we're such big Steed fans here at Shellside Spurs. Question 2. Steed signed for Tottenham from Fulham on the deadline day of the transfer window on the 31st of August 2006. How much was the transfer fee?
Surprise.
6 million.
Final answer?
4.5.
It's incorrect. Would anyone else on the panel like to hazard a guess?
2.4 million.
Nearly getting there. Any other?
3 was going to be my guess.
It's 2006, right? So you're looking at around about what? 2006. I'd say around about 7 million. Why not?
3.
Yeah, Rez is actually the nearest. It was only £2 million.
Wow.
Fucking
Because he
Levy
signed for
bargain.
4.5.
And you know why? Because he was injured when we signed him. So Levy probably fucking knocked him down a little bit to, because he couldn't play for 10 to 10 weeks. I think
that's
actually one of the other answers.
I know everyone hates Levy, but I also love him for the exact reasons that a lot of people hate him at the same time. Like, is that allowed? Am I allowed to?
After Stevie's goals last night, I'm sure every Tottenham fan said, "Well, that's just up the price for 5 million to Ajax." Isn't it?
No,
Daniel
for
Levy's
sure.
like, right, no chance.
He's no idiot. He's not an idiot, but he is, but he's not. I don't know. It's weird. He's like selectively an idiot. It's bizarre.
He's a non-idiotic idiot, apparently.
He's a very self-centered, doesn't care about our club type of person. And if the deals happen to work out for him and the club, then he'll do it. But like, it's him.
What we need is Steed Malbranque to come onto our podcast,
please,
and call out Daniel Levy. And
I think Steed Malbranque for chairman.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think you lot don't care about my amount of sleep that I'm going to get tonight.
Did you get that impression? Question 3, in completely unrelated news. Which French club did Fulham sign Steed for 4.5 million this summer of 2001?
Olympique Lyonnais.
Correct answer.
Where?
That's
Where
awesome. So we bought him for less than they lost.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
lost
yeah.
money on.
C'est vrai.
And they got some good. I think that's one of the reasons they sold him for such a good price, because they got some good years out of him, didn't they? He was a loyal servant to them. Question 4. Due to injury, Steed had to wait almost 10 weeks, as I discussed, to make his debut on the 8th of November 2006 in a League Cup 3-1 victory. Which club with an alcoholic beverage in its name was his debut against? It's a bit of a random Tommy question, that one, isn't it?
In the League Cup.
It's a League Cup, and the team that he made his debut against has got an alcoholic beverage in their name.
Sheffield Vodka.
Funnily enough, that's not the right answer.
Accrington Snowball.
There should be a club in Accrington called Accrington Snowball, shouldn't there, after that?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Brighton and Hove Advocaat.
Carlsberg United.
And I think Aaron's acting as your solicitor here, because he's saying you've got that right in Australian dollars. Any takers on the alcoholic beverage name?
Whiskey, vodka, gin, no.
Bearing in mind that Jens wants to go to bed.
No.
Give us a clue. Go on. Give us a clue.
That you drink it at Christmas exclusively, and men with gout tend to drink a lot of it.
Oh,
Port Vale.
Oh, Port Vale.
Correct answer.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
Port
good.
Vale.
Yeah, very good.
Steed was unable to play earlier than that as he was injured. What are we doing here? That's not the right one, is it? Where are we going? What's going on there?
A non-essential groin operation.
A non-essential groin operation.
Was it just like an extension? I think he was just getting some plastic surgery done. He's getting paid pretty well.
What's a non-essential groin operation?
Yeah, interesting.
Maybe had like a bent penis or something. He was like
straightening it. One of those erections that didn't go away in the right amount of time, and they always say to call a doctor, and he had to. And it was essential to him.
Yeah,
that's all we know.
I would have thought every groin operation.
I'd be like, yes, if I need it. Yeah, it's essential.
Jens, can we get that confirmed that you're going to be dreaming about Steed's flaccid bent penis tonight?
There's something wrong with your groin. Do you think it's important?
Yes, that's why we want him on the stream, because all of us often dream about Steed's flaccid bent penis.
He's never going to come on the show now. We're going to have to make sure he never sees it.
Oh dear. We're in with a chance until then.
Clipped it and sent it to him already.
Yeah, Cody's clipped it and sent it. Tweeted it to him.
Yeah. We're actually on a police list now, and they're monitoring all of our internet activity.
Moving swiftly on. Question 5. For a bonus point, which English football club has a vile swear word contained within its name?
Scunthorpe.
Arsenal.
Correct. Jens knows it. And do you know how I discovered that? I used to, on MSN Messenger, I used to have CUNT and it used to flash up as a big red thing. And I typed Scunthorpe were playing Wickham or saying what, and I typed it and it started flashing up. We're like, it's got a cunt in the middle. But we're definitely going to get shut off YouTube now. Question 6, Jens.
I don't think this is the first time it's been said on this one.
No. Steed scored his first goal for.
We never swear. We're all very clean.
Never interrupt the host when he's.
Sorry.
Come on, Breesy. Come on.
Sorry.
Question 6. Steed scored his first goal for Spurs in an emphatic 5-1 victory over Charlton Athletic at the Lane on the 9th of December 2006. Can you name the 3 former Spurs players in the Charlton lineup that day?
Johnny Jackson.
There's 3 points on offer. 3 guesses. No.
2006.
Think Charlton.
Yeah.
Rez, ain't got any ideas?
Darren Bent,
one of them, point.
Yeah. And
Rez is looking very knowledgeable. I think he's got one.
No.
Rez?
Luke Young?
Correct, yep.
Oh, yeah. Nice one.
Paul Konchesky?
No, the third one, he was probably the most unfit player to have played for us since Tungo and Ndombele came along.
William Corsten?
No.
He retired after us.
He had the same fat ass. And he's from the same country as Aaron.
Oh, Andy Reid.
Correct. Luke Young, Andy Reid, and Darren.
That goal he scored against Villa when we beat him 5-1.
He had a good left foot on him, didn't he? He did have a good left foot on him.
He did. It was just the rest of him that was problematic.
Oh, I bring good news.
2-0.
It's 2-0 unless they rule it offside. It's going to VAR, apparently, Scott says.
Yeah.
I thought they weren't using VAR in the Carabao Cup.
They are if both clubs are in the Premier League. Because if we'd have been playing someone like Fulham, then we would have been 3-1 up, obviously, because they wouldn't have gone to VAR for those 2 penalties and
okay, right.
I think it's going to be ruled offside. I'm just watching it now.
Yeah. Question 7, Jens. What was so special about Steed's goal in the second leg of the UEFA Cup last 16 against Sporting Braga on the 14th of March 2007 at White Hart Lane?
It was our 150th goal in Europe.
It certainly was.
Brilliant.
Good work, Jens. Stats like that which beat Brian Daigle that time. Mr. K doesn't believe it. Look, Mr. K's dumbstruck. Unless he's moderating on
you will
someone else's channel again.
If you watch the channel, you'd know that Jens does well on his quizzes.
No, I don't. I haven't done well in ages.
Jens is the quizzes. What are you talking about? You should rename the program, right? Yeah, Jens quiz.
Jens
if you watch the show every week, Mr. K, you know that it's actually called the Big Jens Quiz.
The Big Jens Quiz, exactly.
Well, Aaron actually said last night that we should change the stream name from Shelfside Spurs to SOS, same old Spurs. When we were 2-1 down.
So 2-0. It's confirmed he was onside.
No.
Yes. Come on.
Get stuff, bum and all.
Jobs. Yes, good stuff. Question 8. Steed famously left Spurs to join Sunderland in July 2008, along with 2 other Spurs players. Can you name the other 2 Spurs players that also went up to Sunderland?
Timu Tanio.
Correct.
And Pascal Shimbonda.
Yeah.
What?
Correct.
Sorry, sorry, as David Pleat would say, Shimbonda.
Shimbomba.
Speaking of non-essential operations, David Pleat was supposed to be on Spurs Show Live this week, but he's having a non-essential operation, so he's postponed it, and they've got
his flaccid penis.
Yeah, they've got Big Chiv instead. They've got Big Chiv instead. He's going for his 1-11 Spurs team.
Brilliant.
Cool. That's awesome.
Here, Aaron says, go easy on Andy Reid. He used to play guitar and sing the songs in the restroom. Yeah, that's why his ass was so fat, because he was sat down all the time, Aaron.
Yeah, that's right.
Scott confirms the goal was stood, so hopefully those dirty gooners are going crashing out.
Yep.
Before Jens goes to sleep to dream about Steed's penis. Question 9. Steed made 62 appearances for Spurs in his 2 seasons at the club. I thought he was here longer than that, but how many goals did he score for us?
12.
I was
going to say 6.
Really?
I'll look up team.
You might want to recheck that one.
I'm sure it's 7. Hold on. No. Excuse me. It is 12. I'm pretty certain of it.
12. Yeah. Rez, do you want to check it out? Your moderator.
He's on it.
That's the first thing I looked up on Steed.
On goals.
It was appearances and goals.
Jens is like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to get out of bed.
Yeah. Question 10.
I've still got to finish the little ones.
VAR can check it
tomorrow, so I have to tidy up all the rubbish. So
don't you hate that? I know. I mean, it's like, the cleaner's coming, so I have to clean real quick.
Yeah,
no, but it's just like cleaning the plates out, off the floor and.
What's your
shit off the floor and
kids are crazy, man.
Off the walls.
They'll do that.
Does anyone know if
No, he's left.
He's left, is it?
Yeah, I don't know where he went, but he's left.
Wikipedia is saying 6. But
no way.
Wikipedia also Wikipedia is saying 12. It's 6 league goals he scored.
Did I
scored 12 in total?
Check the wording of the question.
If it's league goals, then yeah, wrong.
Then there's only 2 then, isn't it?
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Derek's post there that they've rested players against us? They got the game called off to have a fully fit team to play against Liverpool, who were without Mane and Salah, and they still fucking lost.
And Alisson. No Alisson either.
Oh, Jesus.
This is to Arsenal what I'm about to do.
Salah Man are not playing.
It's the old Theo Walcott, isn't it?
Yeah.
Graham says one of the lads at the training ground told us one of Levy's own friends called him Tight Fist. Well,
yeah,
I'm sure they call him more than that, mate.
Tight Fist C.
Okay, so the last question, so Jens can go and dream of things. Question 10. As discussed last week, Steed is still playing in the amateur leagues in France. Kay, I'm sure you know that because you watch avidly every week. We discussed Steed's career last week, still playing at age 42. But can you remember the name of the club which we've now adopted as our French team?
I mentioned it earlier, didn't I? Limonest Saint-Didier.
Yeah.
Wow. You are.
And if you notice, I don't know if you can see it on our screen there. That,
it's in the Alps, is it?
Yeah. There's our little badge on the right-hand side there. I don't know if you can see it when you watch it back on YouTube. It's actually the crest of his new club. I've changed it, so it's like a lion, a blue lion.
Yeah.
So yeah, FC Limonest Saint-Didier, they merged with another club, didn't they, Jens? Recently.
Yeah,
and they're based in the Alps apparently. And
we're all going there.
42 years old.
Yeah. We our team, we return to action on the 28th of January, so that's next weekend, isn't it? And they're home against Clermont, the second team, I think.
Hate Clermont. They're our rivals.
They're 8th and we're 10th at the moment.
Watch your fucking backs, Clermont.
Listen, Jens, we're
coming for you.
Jens, you should sign up with Wikipedia, right? Yeah, because you need to update it. Because I don't think it's got that on there. You become a contributor to Wikipedia.
Before we let Jens go and close down the stream for the day, we've been going for a while now. What are your score predictions for FC Limonest Saint-Didier v Clermont seconds, Jens? How do you think the game's going to go? Any star performers for you, or
7-0 Limonest Saint-Didier?
Yes,
Clermont second goalkeeper is crap.
Steed with all 7.
Yeah, definitely.
Pulling the strings in mid. He plays in midfield for them, so he's pulling the strings. Colin, Colin, what's the score going to be from our lads?
It's going to be 3-1. It's like I said, they're our crosstown rivals, probably, and it's a bitter one. Anything can happen. Form goes out the window in those types of matches, so I'm just hoping.
Like those kind of
but I think we're gonna pull it out though. 3-1.
Rez, you know where Clermont is in France?
I don't know. I reckon.
Is it near the Alps at all?
It is, but I mean, it's not a question of form. The problem we've got is that with Jan Benedict not playing wonderfully well at the moment, and then you've got Quentin Canal, who's also not playing very well. I don't know if Pinard is actually going to be able to sort of pick the team that he really wants. You know,
I don't know. I think this game they're going to be up for it.
Look, the question still is over whether or not you put Deleuze or Roule in goal. Right, that's the first problem. Right, we don't know if Laurent Kayambo is going to be, actually working properly. Exactly, so it could be 4-2, 2-0, 1-1, 0. I don't know. I just get the feeling that with our luck, Clermont is going to just fuck us again.
Mr. K, what's the score going to be in the FC Limonest Saint-Didier v Clermont second team?
Well, I think it's going to be 4-1, as I've been saying all along. 4-1.
4-1 for the French Bobby. Is there what's Bobby in French? Robert, yeah. 4-1 for Robert.
The sour note is the fact that no matter where anyone goes down, they leave Spurs, they carry a little bit of Spurs with them.
They do.
So.
Let's just hope he doesn't see this to see
him
talking about his penis. Nick, what's the score going to be?
Well, Mr. K stole it from me. You get invited on and then causes havoc to the very end. But I think Clermont are looking dangerous. They're from the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, and they're wearing berets and
what you mean, Cheshire?
Their berets on one side. The onions have got
little cravats.
Exactly. It's the onions. I've been saying it for weeks. And no one listens to me. Right, I keep saying sort the onions out, and we've got a chance, but no one listens.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
He's going about onions.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
So
I'm going to drop. So
okay, Jens.
See you the rest of the night.
Jens, much love, man.
And who will play Chelsea?
Chelsea on Sunday. Yeah, what's your score prediction for Sunday?
2-1 Chelsea.
Who's getting our goal? Steed Malbranque?
No, Berbatov.
Oh man,
Fraser Campbell.
Time traveling.
Jens, would you like to plug your channel before you go?
Yes, my new channel is called Cooking with Ricky. And we're going to be making lobster bisque from Smarties
and bread
and grapes.
Yeah, bread and grapes.
So please join us. Bring a
what time's it on? What time's the show on? You're not going to clash with Talk to Kate or Colin's Talk
Of course, yeah. That's my.
Don't clash with those. Yeah.
That's when I'm snoring, farting, and burping at that time. Bloody hell! I'm not awake.
That's all the time, isn't it?
Cheers.
See you later, Jens. Bye bye.
Anybody?
Good to see you again.
Cheers.
Cheers.